Hi, I'm Rebecca with National Garden Service, and I'm here to help you learn the new store visit report on our new platform, GoSpotCheck. We're going to dive in together and learn what an easy process this is. If you've been with us for a while and you've used Repsly, you are going to love how streamlined this is. Let's dive into GoSpotCheck. From the home screen, you'll select places and then look for your closest location. You can see that the top one is about 1/10 of a mile, and that is the store that I'm at. So I'm going to select that store number, store 678, and then go on into my missions. And you can see that there's two different missions here. You can see the shrink report and the store visit report. We're dealing specifically with the store visit report. You're going to go down to the blue bar at the bottom where it says Start Mission and click on that. And you'll see that there are 6 sections to this mission. You'll have to have all 6 sections completed before you can submit the mission. And each one you'll just work through individually as you go. And if you notice at the top, it's not started. Now you can see where it says in progress. And we're going to start right at the beginning with upon arrival. And you can see that there are 2 required answers. So you're going to go ahead and did you check in with Chronotech? Yes, we're going to tap that. And did you check in with the floral department or store management? Yes. Now see the add answer button? Once you click that, you can type in an answer. And so I'm going to put, if I can spell, let's say Kirk. Kirk is the assistant store manager that I spoke with, so I'm putting his name there. I'm going to hit the done button, and it's going to go back, and it's now asking for me to provide the title of the person. So I click on the add answer, brings this up, and he's the assistant store manager. In the top right, you hit done, and it'll bring you back into the mission. And you can see in the top gray bar where it says tasks, 4 out of 4 required are done. So I'm going to go back and do the next section. The second section is the before merchandising photos. So the first part of the task is 1 or 2 before merchandising photos of the storefront. You'll see the little blue box with the camera in it. You're going to tap there, and that's going to open up your camera. You're going to go to landscape orientation and get your photo. Hit add photo and submit. Now, if you want to take 2 photos, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I can just go back. Oh, I did take 2 photos. Now we want photos of all the fixtures on the porch. So here, we start with the photos. I want to add a photo for the next section, my next fixture. And I'm taking this photo close enough that everything can be clearly seen. I can see the condition of the plants. I'm going to add another photo. I have 2 more fixtures, actually 3 more fixtures, so I'm going to add another photo. Again, add another photo. And one last. We're going to be sure and get our Bonnie rack here. Now I hit my submit button. And all those photos go right to where they belong. We do not have a markdown area because we've just started our season here, so I will select no. If I was to select yes there, it would ask for the appropriate photos of that section. So now you can see at the top, just below where it says before merchandising photos and shows my store number, it says 3 of 3 required. So I know that I've got it all done. I go back to sections and we're going to do the store visit highlights. Has the proper signage been provided by the store for displayed product? And yes, we do have signage. And there was no shrink report to handle today. Had there been, I would stop and go back. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. I'm actually going to select yes. Go back to sections. And then I'm going to hit the close button. And that takes me back to that main screen when I first went to places, and you can see the shrink report. We'll go in here and you would start this mission. Please refer to the shrink report video for instructions on that. I'm going to go back in. When you're finished here, you're going to hit close. You can see the in progress store visit report. I'm going to hit that. And I can see the check marks on my first 3 required sections. So next, I work my porch. I do all the things I need to do to have it on standard, and I hit merchandising after merchandising photos. So we're going to come back and repeat that process. So here's my first display. I can add the photo there. Second display, add the photo. Third display, add photo. Fourth, add photo. Add photo. Add photo. Now I can submit. No markdown. And 1 to 2 after merchandising photos of the storefront. So again, I click my camera button. And submit. Now I've completed 4 of the 6. I go back to the sections button, hit there, and I can see exactly where I'm at in my progress by looking for the check marks or the yellow circles. Next is the safety items. Were proper safety cones and signs placed on the porch before watering? I'm going to put no, and I'm going to add the answer. Store right. I returned the safety cone to floral since sidewalk was fully dry. To get out of this part, you hit done. Were any CC racks left on the porch for display? Yes. Are they properly secured? Let's go check. So now I need to take the wrapper or the photo there. I can go back in and delete this one where trash had just blown in right as I took the picture. I want my pictures to look good. I picked up and cleaned up the trash. Are all watering hoses properly secured on the hose reel? Yes, they are, in fact. And so I'm going to go capture that photo as well. Again, we're just going to use the blue button and show that we've done all of our due diligence and things are safely put away. There's no more activities in this section. So I go back. My store visit wrap up is very simple. And I checked out again with Kirk. Let's spell that correctly. Okay. I hit done to get to my next segment. The title of the person was assistant store manager. Done. All of the store equipment here is in good working order. So I'm going to hit yes. Had I hit no, it would ask for photographs to support what the issue was and ask me to write an explanation. And the same thing is applies with just hitting that add answer so you can text. So I'm going to summarize here. Met with Kirk to discuss training video. Service. So, was needed. Done. And I have clocked out. So as you can see now, we're at 6 of 6. I'm going to go back into sections. Now I have the opportunity to hit submit. And I will hit submit. I want to talk to you real quick though about that cancel button. If you hit that cancel button, you wipe out everything that you did for the entire visit and you will have to start over. So just hit submit. And we're going to confirm that we do want to submit this mission. The mission was submitted. I've got the green light. I can go ahead. So at this point, my work here is done. And I just go on about whatever's next for my day. And you can see that it's going to show me the screen with all of the reports. If I didn't take something or shrink that I needed to, I can go back and fix that. I can look here on the history and it's going to tell me that I did a store visit report and it got submitted. So I can confirm that. And that concludes the screenshot part of our training. So I hope the video made great sense to you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your team lead or your division manager, and we'll get those questions answered for you right away.